tired.
How long did you mess with him
So
while he
tired
was
of
still
these
with her?
niggas. Tired.
Okay, when you found that out,
My
did you
heart
stay
is
with him?
hurting. I'm so tired.
Go right on into it. So, girl, first of all, how you doing today?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for asking.
That's fantastic. Glad I'm doing back.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So now,
He's off the chain. He's been low-key firing me up since I've been
the topic is side chick. Okay, so a few different variations of it. One, when you know you're a side chick, how do you feel about that? Two, how do you just feel about being a side chick in general? Is that something that you may aspire to be as opposed to being the main woman? And just all around side chick as opposed to main. What are your views about that? And how do you see that?
Well, honestly, speaking for myself, I'm a main chick and I've played a side chick. And honestly, I've never aspired to be a side chick, but you never know where life takes you. I'm married. I've been in a whole marriage and that didn't actually work out. And when I decided I didn't want to do that anymore, within 7 days, I met someone who actually got my number in front of their house. Literally. Like, you got my number in front of your house. So how would I know you had a girlfriend? And I'm an honest type of person, so I tell him because I have a crazy husband. He's crazy.
Question: he gave you a number in front of his house?
No, he got my number in front of his house.
Now, at the time when he got your number in front of his house, you were still married?
Yes. But
Okay.
I was not dealing with my husband.
All right. Okay, so continue.
And, you know, it's quite easy to, you know, when you're married, it's legal. So, you know, it's easy to say, I'm not dealing with him, but legally you're still married. But whatever, I wasn't fucking with him. Straight like that.
Because you all are legally married, right?
Still.
Correct?
Yeah, still.
Okay. But not just like, you know, how we used to, I'm not married, but not like legally married.
Yeah, I'm legally married.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm legally
Go ahead.
married. He got my number in front of his house. I was at my friend's house, which happened to be his neighbor. I literally told him, like, upon talking to me, I said, I have a husband. He's crazy. What you got? A baby mama, a girlfriend? What? Because he said he had a baby mother. He didn't say they were together or whatever. And the same day that he got my number, I didn't talk to him anymore. He showed back up like 3 hours later at my friend's house with a hotel room key, a big stack of kush.
The guy?
Yeah. And was like, you coming with me? And I'm like, no. And I don't think he was the type of guy that was used to hearing no.
You say he showed up at
my friend's house. I was still at my friend's house.
All right.
And he showed up and he was just like, what's up? You coming with me? And I'm like, no. And again, like I said, I don't think he was used to hearing no. So he asked me, like, what can I do to chill with you? And I'm like, shit, put you on my mind. You know.
But at some point in time, you started dealing with him.
Yes, I did.
And
72 hours later after meeting him, actually.
Okay, so in dealing with him, when you very first started dealing with him, did you know he had somebody?
No.
How long into dealing with him did you find out he had somebody?
I would say about 30 days.
30 days. And okay, now some would say, if he didn't say it up front, that wasn't being honest, but I'm going to say, whenever you did find out, was it him letting you know?
No.
Oh, so you just found out?
Yeah, because he lived by my friend.
Okay.
And I feel like she didn't really per se tell me his situation being his neighbor.
But now
I thought, you know, a little hate. You know how girls get a little catty.
So you found out? He found out he had another
I found out like
or a woman?
No, I found out what he was telling me was his baby mama. You actually live with her and you are a couple.
Okay, when you found that out, did you stay with him?
Yes.
So that, in essence, you became the side chick?
Exactly.
And you were comfortable with that?
Not per se comfortable, but it was just...
Content?
I would say the word I can use is more like it was different. Like it was being with someone for 10 years and actually just dealing with somebody different and not really worrying about everything else that came with it. I think for me it was more like an adventure, just really dealing with a different man.
That leads me to my next question. What would make you want to do that, knowing that you're dealing with somebody who not only has somebody else, but the other person that he has is, for lack of a better term, on a higher pedestal than you.
Exactly.
And you knew that. After a while, you knew that. Also, after being lied to, and you still went in with that.
And then, you know, the thing about it is, I mean, I feel like I never felt like she was on a higher pedestal than me because she's just a baby mama. Like, I'm someone's wife. Mm-hmm. So, the pedestal...
But not this person.
No, but the pedestal that I'm on is because my baby daddy actually married me.
I'm into that.
I can't. I mean, I feel you, his baby mama. But if he really was serious about you as many children as you have, he would at least give you a title.
But I agree with you to an extent. Mm-hmm. But how long did you mess with him while he was still with her?
I would say in that situation, about a year.
About a year, and at the end of that situation, he still was with her.
No. By this time, I was like, I changed the roles. It was no more dealing with her. Now we're dealing with each other.
Okay. Did you take the side chick role just feeling like I'm end up getting him, or no. I'm just gonna do this right now, or I'm just gonna see what it's? I mean, what made you just I'm gonna see where it goes?
To be honest, like it was like an adventure. It was just something different to me. Like I've been with the same man for like 12 years.
So what?
I felt like he hurt me. This was something different. He was different.
Okay.
He was just different, and it was just something like I didn't take it serious per se at first.
I understand.
I didn't even know that feelings would become attached or whatever. It was more like an adventure to me.
Now my next question.
Yes.
Was that your last time being a side chick?
That was my first and last.
The first and last. Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. Now, some women who prefer being a side chick as opposed to the main chick, and then it's other people who just accept the role because they feel like that's all they're going to get, or that's the best they can get. If
I can really just say it, me personally, I'm a main chick. Like, just me personally, I'm the homebody. I'm the bitch you have at home that cooks your meals that you come home to. Mm-hmm. I'm really not a side chick.
Okay.
And it's no knock, and I don't knock side chicks or whatever it is that you do because that's what you want. And I've been in that position, so I can't knock you.
Of a side chick? Is there a definition?
Yes.
Because I mean, I know some people who they got a man and a side chick. Like the side chick cooks, the side chick comes through. The side chick might have. I mean,
she does because I was one of those who did that.
Right. So I mean, what one less you just committed less to one than the other.
I feel like it depends on the man because. It's not the woman who's making you, but so I would per se say it's the man more because it's like we wouldn't be a side chick if you made a decision. And if you really want to deal with somebody, deal with them. And 1 second, if you really want to deal with somebody, deal with them. If you really wanted me, why we can't drop down and get the papers done?
But now I got a question to that though. You got grapes over here and you got apples right there. Mm-hmm. I can have one or the other. Or I can have both. You never said I couldn't have those. You knew I had the grapes and you brought
I didn't know.
Okay, you found out at some point in time. Yeah. And still continued the relationship.
You know what the thing about it is though?
If you let me get away with it,
is like
I have to make a choice.
Men, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
And I feel like I didn't per se. Me personally, in my situation, I didn't dwell into it so much because I was still dealing with a marriage. So it's like I mean, that was going on, and I was a side chick, but at the same extent, I still had a husband, and that wasn't necessarily through.
I'm thinking like
so I couldn't really like.
It wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, I couldn't dig into it like that.
Okay.
But when I realized that feelings were invested, I had to bring it to the table.
Okay.
And I had to give you a choice because it's like I'm not going to keep dealing with you dealing with her.
That I can respect. That's
and I did, respect, yeah. And I gave him the choice. Exactly. It's in your court because you don't have to deal with me, and you don't. And to be honest, I feel like he made a choice, which and then comes to where we're talking about side chicks, but just a note to baby mothers, non-wives. If your baby daddy doesn't want you and he literally tells you and you know he's in love with someone else and you have children with people, if he does have another woman and I know he's in love with her or I just see certain shit, I'm not going to stop that. You have to let people do what they want to do regardless and don't use these children as a crutch.
That's a maturity level that a lot of people cannot muster.
They can't. And it's like as a woman, me with children... I can sit comfortably here and say that I would never use my children as a crutch because at the end of the day, I guess it's because the way I was raised. I'm from the old school. It's mama's baby, daddy's maybe. So it's like I have to do what I have to do regardless of the daddy is there. Though I'm blessed, I have a good baby father. We co-parent very well. But I wouldn't stop his life, and I wouldn't try to hinder anything he has going on just because we have children. That shit has to stop.
So, and with that being said, you've been very articulate and very informative. So, with that being said, with that whole experience, and not like I said, not nothing you looking for, nothing like that, but you stumble upon somebody else again, somebody that you think, you know what, this is a nice looking person, and maybe they said the same thing that you just said. I'm married, but her and I aren't together.
Exactly.
But we're trying to work it out. It's all about just somebody may explore. It's about how you feeling about that person at that time.
No, I can't even lie.
No more side chick, huh?
I can't do it. Myself personally, like, I feel like if a man actually is intimate with me, because I'm not like a one-hit wonder, like you're not gonna, like, you're gonna have to double tap. But it's maybe triple. But it's like, I feel like me personally, you're not gonna want to share me. So why should I have to share you? And don't get me wrong, I can't follow you everywhere and know, but you better be a player about that shit. I should know. Straight like that. So as far as I go, no, I wouldn't be a side chick ever again, and I wouldn't accept that. It's not worth it. It's just not.
Well, you have been awesome, cousin. I sure appreciate it, and I love you. I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
This has been another segment of Fresh Off the Porch. Once again, the King of the Jungle, Don 7 Deuce. We thank y'all, and we appreciate y'all, being eager to see us back, and we will be coming back, giving you more and more and more throughout the weeks to come. This has been this topic, and we'll see y'all later. Y'all take it easy. I'll let you.
Night, night.